With temperatures dropping below zero, tonight is set to be the winter's coldest night so far. Though most of us will be home and warm, others will struggle to find shelter and keep safe. News Channel 20's Garrett Berger joins us from the city's Overflow shelter at the Salvation Army to tell us the struggles many of our homeless residents face. Garrett.
This is all that the Overflow shelter is, just a stack of mattresses in the Salvation Army hallway. Later tonight, they'll bring them into this adjoining room and lay them out. And while they don't turn anybody away because of space, there still will be some folks sleeping outside tonight. It's never easy being homeless.
It's just that in the winter, you could freeze to death.
That's where the Overflow shelter comes in. Not everyone can get into the regular shelters, whether it's because of space or something else. The Salvation Army, for instance, has a separate 36-bed shelter downstairs that requires residents to be in some type of recovery. The Overflow is the catch-all, or catch most. Like others, it doesn't allow sex offenders, and if you don't follow the rules, you're out, referred over to the police station.
You know, you're limited to sitting in a chair, but you won't freeze to death.
Keith Hagan says it's not a comfortable time there, though he referred to it as Sangamon County.
They let you sit in the chair and sleep, and then the next hour they'll kick you out. So that means you got to come out for an hour, freeze for an hour, then you go back in for an hour.
Hagan says he's been turned away for showing up late to the Overflow and says there's not always enough space.
They hold 50 people, 75 people show up, they play a lottery thing, call your name, if you ain't got it, see you.
What do you do if you get kicked out of the shelter?
Find an abandoned house, find a porch, find some cardboard, anything you can, go through the donation box over there. Get all the clothes you can, cover up.
The Salvation Army, however, says it never turns people away from the Overflow because of space, and people showing up late are handled case by case. We did meet some who say they prefer staying out of the shelters, though. One man said he's staying in a shed right now.
I know, I just can't deal with the, closeness when I'm sleeping.
Another said he stayed in a shelter once when he got to Springfield. They asked him too many questions and told him to turn off his phone. Now he and his friends sleep in a park.
Keep the cardboard in front of us on the sides, so keep the wind blowing and the snow keeping off of our beds and stuff.
Hagan is not one of those people.
I slept on that porch right there. It's not cool, man. If you woke up a popsicle, you're out.
The Overflow shelter doesn't open up until 6:45, but it will lock up for the night at 8. If you're looking for more information on the shelter or another place to stay, call the number on your screen. That's 788-8485. Live at the Salvation Army Overflow shelter, Garrett Berger, News Channel 20.
Garrett, thanks very much. Now, staying with braving the cold, seniors need to be very, very careful if they're